I love this nigga right here.
One Piece. Man, what can I say about it, bro? A nigga been trying to put me on the One Piece for like 3 years straight, and I didn't really understand it. And you know why? The thing with me, I didn't like One Piece. There's two different type of One Piece haters, right? There's hater A, where they watched it and said it was trash. I was never that nigga. I'm hater B, and I judged it just because it was so long. But my mind was so closed off. One Piece really make me open-minded. I might have to start trying some new things now, cause I love it. You know what I'm saying? If I had to give it a rating out of 10, I'm giving One Piece a 9, bro. A literal 9. And let me tell you why. This show is long as a bitch. Don't get it fucked up. Seasons 1 and 2, if you look it up, you have to look it up like a map or whatever. Like, it's online. It's like 135 episodes. It's when that season 2 officially ends. 135 episodes. I'm giving One Piece a 9 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? It ain't better than Hunter x Hunter. Don't get it fucked up. And I'm talking on my ass because you got to think, I like the 90s One Piece. Niggas said this shit gets crazy in the future. These some of the characters. I mean, it's low-key weird, right? Breaking down other shows is like, yeah, you might not have seen it, but nigga, everybody who watches anime probably didn't see One Piece. Or maybe not. I don't know. Niggas do whatever. I didn't see it until 1. I ain't gonna lie, this nigga is zesty. I hate him. This nigga Usopp, I hate him too. But it ain't better than Hunter. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. And like I said, I'm talking on my ass, but you know, who knows? In 7 months when I catch up, or a year when I catch up, I might say this might be my favorite. If we go on to favorite characters, the favorite character, I'm going Luffy. That's my guy. Now, I'm be honest, Sanji my favorite character. And you know why Sanji my favorite character? Because Sanji my dog. Only thing I don't like about Sanji, he just a fucking simp, bro. This nigga he's a gooner. I'm gonna be honest, Sanji's a gooner. Like, Sanji might have been the first gooner of all time. Because this shit did come out in the 90s. Bro, this nigga sees a girl and he's just like in love with the bitch. Doing whatever for the bitch. Like, I remember when he was fighting Bon Clay. He couldn't even hit her because he can transform. This is the first trans woman that ever exists, trans person. I just want y'all to know that. This is the first trans. Slap her cheek, he can turn to anything he wants. You go to the doctor, you can turn to anything you want. You see what I'm saying? But if I have to just rank the characters from favorite to least favorite, Sanji, Luffy, Zoro, Chopper. That's my dog. I don't know why he not on screen. That's my dog. He in the corner and shit. I think he like a golden. I thought he was like a golden gram when I first seen him. Like a, you know, the food golden grams, but he a reindeer, right? Then we go. These two don't count. These two don't count. And then we go Nami and Usopp. I fuck with Nami too. Everybody else just cold. That's the only problem. But I'm finna talk about the show a little bit. Just like, you know, out of all the episodes, right? Vividly, I can remember maybe 2 episodes being like, this shit is trash. I was watching the fillers. Some of the fillers, them bitches was lit. I never skip fillers. I feel like you can't watch an anime and skip fillers. I know niggas was telling me, one of my homies was telling me, even when I was first gonna start watching Bleach, it was like, look online, you can skip the fillers. Bro, if you can't watch the fillers on the show not good. I'm sorry. You can't just watch the main story and be like, you know what I'm saying? No, you gotta watch to me, it's by law. You gotta watch the fillers. Now, I watched this whole shit in dub because I had to get it done fast. If I ever do an anime reaction again, I can't watch it in sub. I don't even know what the subs sound like for this shit. Oh, no. I'm lying. It's like 3 bad episodes. It's 3 bad episodes. But I don't know what the sub sounds like. I think the dub sounds great. I didn't see it online. Niggas said this shit sound trash. Bro, them niggas funny as hell. Luffy being that bitch talking about some gimme meat. That nigga Luffy had me hungry for 2 weeks. I swear to God. Every time that nigga ate, I got a snack. I've been gaining weight. Nah, I'm fucking around. But Luffy, yeah, bro, that nigga funny as hell. Now look, let me tell you one of the reasons why. I know I'm bouncing around crazy, but I'm finna get straight to the point. After this, we going straight order. Let me tell you one of the reasons why I didn't like this show. If you look at the clips of like Luffy, I seen like the gear. One of the first clips I ever seen in One Piece was Luffy when he got Gear 5 and he grabbed Kaido. Luffy just looks stupid as fuck. Like from an outside nigga looking in, Luffy looks stupid. He looks stupid and he looks retarded. Like I didn't fuck with that nigga when I seen the clip. I was like, that's why I thought it was trash. Bro, when you get to know this nigga Luffy personality, all the clips make sense now. But from the outside looking in, it's hard. Like for me, it was hard to be like, oh yeah, this shit cold. Hell no. That shit look trash to me. When Luffy grabbed Kaido in Gear 5, but that's cause you don't know that nigga. You gotta get to know that nigga, spend time with him, lay up with him. I was in the bed, Luffy was next to me. Right there. I swear to God. Fuck. Hey, I gotta fold those up later. I was, this shit was crazy. But speaking on Luffy some more, bro, a lot of anime I feel like is just so traditional of like, nigga, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, we gotta get serious. The thing about Luffy, like, I can't really compare Luffy to Gon, but if I can go compare any, it'd be Gon a little bit. But Luffy way more childish than Gon. Way more childish than Gon. But Gon, my nigga though. You know what I'm saying? No, that's my dog. That's my brother. Luffy, that's my dog. That's my brother as well. Luffy is a goofy ass nigga, but like his goofiness makes sense. It's good writing, to be honest with you. Like the way they wrote the character is good. Honestly, I don't think they can do that with any other character in anime. I think that was a one-on-one. I think they just rolled the dice on that bitch. I'm gonna be honest with you, because most animes is like kind of serious, like Attack on Titan, serious as hell. Compared to but this shit gets serious though. And I'm only 135 episodes in. I'm really a rookie. I am a rookie. I made it 2 seasons. I probably got 20 ahead of me, right? And I'm on 135, But look, when I was watching this shit, it didn't even feel like an anime, bro. This shit felt like an old cartoon, like cartoon when you was a kid. That got that vibe, that nostalgia. That's when I was like, 4th episode in, I just started smiling. I was like, oh fuck, I like this bitch. Hey, I was mad as hell. That nigga put me on. I was mad as hell. I couldn't even hate if I wanted to. It was too good. Like they had everything for me. They got Sanji the chef, my nigga, Nami. How old are these niggas, by the way? Like, honestly, I starting to think Luffy was a little gay. I don't see that nigga on no hoes, because Sanji be on the hoes. He be, Nami, oh I love you, right? He be. I try to do the hard eyes and shit, but I forgot. I think I can edit that on. He be on the hoes. I think even Zoro got that mean riz. He'll tell a bitch to shut the fuck up, but then she'll still fall for him. You gotta just catch his drift, right? But Luffy, he just on some goofy shit though. King of the Pirates, he that nigga. Bro, honestly, I don't know when Luffy gonna die or not. Obviously, it's different because I didn't watch it when it first came out. But like, bro, it's so many instances where I'm thinking this nigga about to die, and he just whooping niggas, bro. He just whooping niggas. But now let's get back to the main plot. I was just vibing, having a little fun for the intro. Let me talk about them 3 trash episodes. The one I can remember vividly was when it was right after Luffy fought the Chop Chop pirate crew. Bro, when that nigga half of his body was gone, and then they went to even before that, it was a little bit before that. When they went to that island with that nigga that was stuck in a box with them animals, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to throw my phone away. I barely wanted to watch that shit anymore. I swear to God, because it was only one bad episode I saw from that little era, right? Bro, that episode was dog shit. Now, it ain't worse than Code Geass, where they had a whole day where a cat stole a nigga helmet. I've never picked up Code Geass again ever since that shit. Code Geass is the Asian Transformers. Something like that. Even though it get racist and political, but I don't fuck with Code Geass. I never will. That chapter is closed. But that episode was trash. The second trash one was the one when they had first met Usopp on that island, or did they already have Usopp in the crew? Or when Usopp knew that princess, when they first went up to that princess and they was doing that whole scheme shit. I ain't gonna lie, it was like 2 of them bitches that was trash, and they was only trash because everything else is so peak. I told you this show is a 9 out of 10, and I'm on episode 135. I like the 90s version, and that's crazy because you know the 90s, the way some of the scenes are, they don't show you every single animation because it was different back then. They show you a lot, but sometimes they just do little cuts or do like little pauses or whatever, and I was still fucking with that shit. Shout out to my nigga Smoker, man. Smoker balls don't work. I can tell you that now. They small as a bitch. Like you know them bodybuilder niggas with the small balls, that's Smoker. But some of the clips in the background is important. Some of them is just like for the vibes. I couldn't really, bro, 135 episodes, nigga. I couldn't really balance out all the clips. You know, this shit, it would be too much to say. We can sit in this bitch for 2 hours and talk about One Piece. But niggas got shit to do. Now look, the snow arc. This is when they first met my nigga Chopper. Shout out to Chopper, one of the realest ones I've ever met. When I tell you, bro, the funny elements of this show, top tier. I really don't even think of an anime as being funny. I ain't gonna lie, this might be top 5 of all time now that I'm thinking about it. Damn. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might be top 5. Because you don't think traditionally of an anime as being funny. They got action. Niggas throw hands every day. They got action. They got emotion. I wasn't really with all the emotion shit. For me to cry on an anime, bro, it had to be a crazy death. Like the ending of Attack on Titan almost made me cry because I hated it. I wanted him to kill everybody. And they just let the nigga inside his head and cut it off and kiss him. She's a weirdo. We'll talk about that later. I didn't rewatch that shit about 3-4 times. But look, bro. What is top 5? Niggas say Naruto, Bleach, One Piece. Wait, damn, what's 4? Attack on Titan come on. Fuck with me. And what would be 5? For the masses. Everybody got their own personal opinions, nigga. Get out your pussy. But for the masses, what would be 5? What's everyone's top 5 anime and why? Fairy Tail nigga, bro, one thing about the anime niggas, you know, back in the day where niggas used to watch, like, when niggas used to listen to like underground and SoundCloud music, and they used to put like random trash niggas as they best artists to be different. That's what I think niggas do with anime. Niggas will watch trash ass shows because there's so many animes out there. Niggas be like, hey, I know you ain't heard of this. Bro, it's some of the best shit of all time. That shit be weak as fuck, and they'll put it in their top 5 because they want to be different. I swear to God, I think they do that. Wholeheartedly, I believe it, bitch. Attack on Titan, best story. JJK. On God himself. JJK is top 5. Yeah, he said I'm good. Bleach, Tower of God, and Black Clover. Yeah, niggas I hear that a lot. What about One Punch Man? Niggas don't fuck with One Punch Man? One Punch Man in my top 5. Mob Psycho. I kind of like how basic and good it is. I don't know, I just fuck with it. I watched Code Geass for the first time. That nigga's a loser. Okay, look, they got Attack on Titan, One Piece. I ain't gonna lie, I stopped watching Demon Slayer for no reason at all. It was always good. I just stopped watching it. My Hero? No, My Hero is no longer top 5. I don't want to hear a nigga. That last season was dog shit. No, My Hero is no longer top 5. I don't care what somebody say. Bro. The big 3, Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach. Okay, we'll just go big 3. Alright, look. Back to the One Piece, right? So look, out of all the arcs, nigga, it's only 2. East Blue and Alabasta. I gotta give it to Alabasta. Now the Alabasta arc has some dry moments. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta give it to East Blue. Nigga, when they first was going to the Grand Line, bro, I see why. Okay, look. And I see why One Piece is that long. I understand it now. If you don't watch it, you don't understand it. Even if you explain it to a person who hasn't watched it, he might not understand it. You just have to see it for yourself. Bro, it's a big-ass world. He gotta find his treasure. At first, I was like, a nigga with stretchy powers, he ain't a god, nigga. I was being so ignorant. Where's my manners? That was old me, though. I've been enlightened. A nigga with stretchy powers, he ain't figured this shit out. I would have been stretching from island to island. I was on some bullshit. When I didn't even think it's hella limitations. Like, Luffy ain't even that crazy. Luffy can be put down. They can strip his power away. Put them prison bars on that nigga. With that sea oil. That's that sea oil. That nigga ain't going nowhere. I can beat Luffy in a fight. I just want you to know that. I keep some. First off, I would jump in the ocean before I fight him. Keep a cup of water on me. That nigga come up. Gum. Ha! Sit down, nigga. Cause niggas in One Piece, like, the whole thing is, if you have a devil fruit, you can't swim, and the sea makes you weak. So Luffy ain't a god, and I love that. I love that. I need more of it. Like the fact that a nigga like that can be stopped. Even the god tier niggas, how they can be stopped, that shit is tough. That shit is tough. Cause I thought everybody just gonna be gods. Hey, shout out to Ace. I just met him, you know what I'm saying? We've had a little interaction. I don't know much about him. I just know he crazy powerful, bro. Ace kind of remind me of my older brother. Like our relationship, him and Luffy's. Especially now. Yeah. Especially now. I fuck with Ace heavy, bro. But let me think. Bro, it's so much good to say about this shit. I'm trying to take it all in. Bro, yeah, One Piece. I ain't gonna lie. I'm low-key a little sad because I feel like it's gonna become my number one. And I don't want nothing to overtake Hunter. That's why I'm getting a Hunter tat. I love this shit so much. That's low-key gay. But I'm getting a Hunter tat. I love it so much. Hey, I don't know. It's just, what the fuck? I don't remember that. But yeah, bro. Shout out to Luffy. Luffy is funny as hell, bro. Luffy is funny. I remember this one shit where that nigga was like, bro, he just funny. He always talking about some food. That nigga, bro, oh my God. But look, back to the Alabasta, bro. Alabasta arc was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. They had everything. Smoker was back. The Pirates was back. Ace pulled up. He fought one of the... Luffy's an 8th warlord. He's a god. I ain't gonna lie. Bro, the way Luffy be fighting, I don't know if he gonna win or not. Like, all his fights be 50-50 against the strong niggas. I swear to God. They all be 50-50. I don't know. I like, bro, bro, this nigga damn near be dying every fight. It ain't a fight he fought where this nigga didn't lose half his blood. He literally almost died. Hey, I said at the Smoker. I don't know how he gonna fight a nigga like Smoker. I don't know. I know he get. I know about hockey. I don't know what hockey is. I know about it, but I literally just know the name. I know he getting crazy. Look, that nigga Ace had me horny when he did that shit. I got, bro. I started playing with it, bro. That shit was crazy. That nigga Ace. I like powerful people, bro. I'm not gonna count. And Luffy just like, that's my brother. That's our brother. I was like, nigga, he made that big. I'm in the kitchen and shit. I'm on the counter like this when he did that. I was wilding. I had my socks on though. We've been putting a lot of light on Luffy and shit. We can talk about some of the other characters too. Sanji, I ain't gonna lie, Sanji gonna die. Sanji just not cold enough to make it, bro. I don't know anything about these niggas. I just have a prediction. Sanji gonna die because even though they need him, like, I feel like they ain't gonna kill a nigga like Usopp. They need Sanji, but Sanji not that strong though. He can just kick. Bro, when they go into these islands that the demigods been to and shit, like, look how strong Ace is. I'm pretty sure it's niggas that can whoop Ace. Whoop him. And they gonna be having crews and shit too. Luffy crew trash as fuck. He really in the projects. He got a project boat. Compared to everybody else shit, he got a project boat. Hey, this shit was crazy. He finna fist him. Watch. Ooh, nigga, what that nigga did that shit. Oh my god. Ace is cold, bro. Ace is cold. But yeah, Sanji cool. I mean, Sanji my favorite. Only cause he a chef though. When he be doing this shit with Nami, simping and shit, I get pissed off every time. Bro, that shit funny as fuck, bro. But it be making me mad, bro. It just be making me mad, bro. Chopper, bro. I remember back in the day, I seen a clip of Chopper being gigantic. Bro, Chopper's trash. He's just a doctor. I thought Chopper was gonna be a god. No, that nigga's he Chopper funny though. That's my dog. Who next? The princess. Ain't gonna lie, I hate that bitch. I hate her. I wanted her to die. I hate weak niggas in this show because everybody, bro, he trying to be king of the pirates. I don't know why he be hanging with these weak niggas. If anybody who gonna be king is gonna be Whitebeard, cause I don't even know what Whitebeard look like, but he got Ace on the squad. Luffy ain't gonna make it with these rinkety dinkety ass niggas. Now Zoro did cut through steel. Hey, bro, I don't know when we gonna see him again. Hawk guy Mihawk, he pulled up. I was like, when that nigga said his name was Hawk guy, I got mad as fuck. I was thinking straight Avengers. I don't know why. I just got mad. I was like, this nigga finna be trash, bro. That nigga's a god. He crazy. I'm not gonna cap. He was in that, bro. Hawk guy Mihawk. That nigga, bro. I don't even like saying Mihawk. I'm just gonna say Hawk guy. Ooh, nigga, that's ain't gonna lie. I could be the new Hawk guy. They had a black Captain America. I'ma chill. Cause that's gonna do it every time over that bow. So I'm not even gonna do this when I could just do this. That's gonna be a waste. Stamina. But look, yo, how is Hawk guy live? But shout out, let's talk about Hawkeye Mihawk, right? Ain't gonna lie, he's cold. When he pulled up, I thought he was gonna be a bitch. But that nigga's a demigod. Zoro got no power, but I don't want Zoro to get a devil fruit. I feel like a nigga like Zoro, cause in this show, I like how you can just be crazy strong. Even though there's people with the devil fruits, I think it's people without powers that can take them down. And I like that. That's a good balance. It's a good, because Zoro's strong as hell. He was lifting them tons, nigga. That nigga made me want, I ain't gonna lie, Zoro made me want to just start doing sit-ups. But I already went to the gym and shit. Usopp, I hope you die. You're annoying. I like Usopp, I just want him to die. Oh, I'm only on episode 135. That's only 2 seasons of One Piece. It don't get much crazy. It don't get any crazier. You know what I'm saying? We just really getting started, bro. This shit is legendary. One of the best shows I've ever watched. I was so happy after I made it past episode 2. I already knew what I was gonna love it. Hey, appreciate the follow, Gilbert. I already knew I was gonna love it, and it's just crazy, bro. They ain't gonna lie. Thank God I watched One Piece. I just thank God for a show. That's crazy. But One Piece is crazy. Bro, this little shit right here. Bro, that shit pissed me off. Nami, don't get off the boat if you can't box. Why would a boxer... Bro, don't get off the boat if you can't box. That little stupid power shit, bro. I really don't... They bailed her out. I feel like this was kind of cheap. It wasn't like Zoro and them when they getting it out the mud. They damn near dying every time they fight, bro. Yeah, but shout out to One Piece, bro. One Piece out of 10. 9. Easy. And I'm going to stand on that every time.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.